Hi everybody, it's Christy here, the daughter of Scarlett Donaldson, who is the host of this crazy channel here on YouTube, The Far Out World of Coffee Creations. Yup, this channel is all about coffee, not just regular coffee, but all kinds of far out coffee creations that my mom makes up from just her imagination. So, I hope you're ready because she's got a lot of great stories about coffee, taste tests of different coffee flavors, creamer flavors, even some coffee maker demonstrations, and a whole lot more. So, without further ado, let's check out her channel, The Far Out World of Coffee Creations. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's go enjoy a nice hot latte, cappuccino, or maybe a cold frappuccino or iced coffee with my mama Scarlett right now on the Far Out World of Coffee Creations.
Morning haze, crack of dawn, she's brewing a dream. Beans grinding rhythm, sweet and smooth like whipped cream. Espresso shots, flying crafting wonders unseen. Scarlett's cafe magic, stirring the caffeine scene. Pour it up, steam the cup, life's a rich aroma. Frappuccinos, cappuccinos, feels like home. A craft in every blend, not a coffee clone. A Scarlett's love of Java, warmth in every sip of. Sunset hues, twilight brews in the kitchen's glow. Espresso cascades like a mountain's flow. Bold beans latte, dreams steam rising slow. Scarlett's world of wonder always steals the show. Pour it up, steam the cup, life's a rich aroma. Frappuccinos, cappuccinos, feels like home. A craft in every blend, not a coffee clone. A Scarlett's love of Java, warmth in every sip of. Sip away the worries, let the tension fade. Scarlett's coffee alchemy, elixir homemade. In the cup her passions poured, always custom made. Crafted with sweet care, memories never fade. Mornings glow, rooster crow, baristas take a bow. From macchiato whispers to a mocha vow. Scarlett's joyful journey, magic in the now. Each cup a new adventure, coffee, craft, wow.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Far Out World of Coffee Creations. Let me turn this down.
2:24 a.m.
Yeah, it's late. It is late. And uh-oh. Hold on here. There we go. Seriously, I'm gonna have to clean this out. I'm gonna rinse this out a little bit, you guys, because we are going to use my coffee pot today. Let me see if I can find paper towels so I can. Okay. If I can find the spot where this thing opens. There we go. Oops. What the heck? As long as it would say, oh, what the heck, I didn't check. Trying to pull this apart because it's not coming apart. There we go. There. We are getting there slowly somewhere, folks. We'll just bear with me for just a few minutes here while I clean this thing up. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to put the water in here. Now, what you do, and luckily for me, excuse me, kitty, I need in here, please, dear. You take this thing, this coffee pot, and you pour it into the front of the coffee maker. Then what I do is I usually put just a little extra in because there we go. There we go. Now, here's what we do. Now, close this, open this. Where did that come from? Okay. Now, usually, as you guys know, I do flavored coffees, okay? Today, we're not doing that. Today, we're going to do something special. So let me grab this out. So today's coffee is a straight up black coffee with no flavor, okay? It is a brand of coffee that I have tried before, but not on this station. So let's grab this coffee filter. Okay, I was just checking that to make sure I wasn't hearing drips, guys, because that kind of made me a little suspicious there. Okay, now I'm gonna set this right here for just a second. Let me throw this stuff in the trash. Excuse me, kitty. They like to get in my way a lot. Okay. Now we can finally get to brewing this coffee. So now, I'm going to, one thing I do recommend when you do this is, one, mix flavors that you are familiar with, and two, do not mix brands. Come on, come on, there we go. This is a brand that somebody near and dear to my heart loved. There we go. Get a little bit more in this spoon here. There we go. Okay, put this in. Uh-oh. What the heck? What the heck? Hold on here. What in the world? Why in the world won't this thing close? What the heck? What in the hell? We might not be doing this today because I do not know why it's not closing for. What in the world? What on earth? Guys, I might not be able to do this. I do not know why. It is not shutting closed. It's not shutting. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I do not get it, y'all. What the freaking heck? Are you kidding me? I don't get why it's not shutting itself. I know it had nothing to do with that piece of tape I pulled off. What the hell happened here? There we go. Sorry, guys. Somebody... Okay. I was worried there. I apologize for the language, but yikes. I was afraid I had a broken coffee pot there, and I was gonna have to redo my... But I fixed it, praise the Lord. Whew. I guess when somebody, somehow... Shoo-wee, okay. I was gonna say, I knew it had nothing to do with that piece of tape I pulled off of there, but the filter thing, the thing that holds the filter, was not hooked in there right for some reason. So I will be cleaning this one. There's a roll of paper towels over here. Gotta get me a muggage. Why did you put that one up there? Uh-oh. Are you serious, lady? Oh my God. Okay, this needs a rewash. Oh my God. Okay, I guess I have to do these because people don't know how to do dishes. No names mentioned. Kitty cat. Stop this real quick. Stop. Ridiculous. Oops. You guys are seeing the real me right now. Other one needs rewash because it is grotesque. freaking disgusting. You guys are seeing this. Looks like I will be washing these from now on. Especially if I'm going to want to do straight up, not an issue. It's freaking disgusting. Oh, dear. Okay. This person's probably sitting here going, will you ever get to do this correctly? Nope. Guess not. She's probably looking down like, every time you do this for me, this happens, something goes wrong. Jeez. Okay, I fixed it. Now I gotta climb back up on this daggum pedestal and put this up here. Jeez. Okay. All right. Now, let's try this some more, shall we? Will we ever get to drink a cup of coffee on this vlog? Sheesh. Come on. Come on. There you go. All right, now. I'm just going to dump the rest of this. Vanilla in here. Like I said, the first one got messed up because of the brand mixing. Like I said, I'm usually a Folgers person, but this happened because of the tribute, as you will soon find out. This was actually a Christmas gift that was given to me last year by Mama Rocky. There's a reason behind it, as you will soon discover. Like I said, I've been trying to do this for a couple days now, and every time it's not worked out. But, you know, what can you expect? You know, it's like, it's not going to, you know, it's not always going to be perfect on here, so you can't, I'm not going to expect perfect all the time. But like I said, usually I drink Folgers. But this was done for a reason. Come. Kind of waiting for a second to see. Yep, I think it's about done. Good. I think it's about done. Yep. Keep slurping. You're almost got it. It's almost got it. Keep going. Slurp, slurp. Oh, you guys can hear it all the way through. It's almost finished. I thought it was almost done. There it goes. It's slowly slurping it up. There it goes. Slurp, slurp, slurp. There we go. And always, with this one, always make sure it's off. Because if you don't, heads up warning, it will start itself. It will legit start itself up. Alright, so let's try this, shall we? 8 o'clock coffee. Now, like I said, this is a brand I'd never had before, and I decided to try it in honor of an awesome woman that I never met. That would be my great granny, Mom's granny, Lib. Yep. And basically, it started years ago when I met Rocky through Alonza. And I met him, like I said, I met her through him. And what happened was we would FaceTime and stuff like that. Well, Granny Lib saw how she did that. And basically, Granny, she one day decided to call me on the phone. Now, mind you, I didn't know it was Granny. I thought it was Rocky, right? So, Rocky, those of you who know her, she's autistic. Those of you who don't, I'm explaining this because you'll understand why I got confused. I'm used to her calling me, right? And Rocky is what we affectionately call her Puppy or Puttapee. Well, that's because Rocky can imitate a dog to a T. So I get the call thinking it's her, and I go, "Ruff, ruff. Hi, puppy." Because I thought it was Rocky. And I was like, okay, it's Rocky. So I barked at her, thinking it was her. Because when it says the name, it said her name on the thing, so I just assumed it was her. And she goes, "Oh, no, this isn't Rocky. This is Granny Lib." I'm like, "Oh, whoops, sorry." And she goes, "That's okay." She just laughed. And she, of course, thanked me for treating Rocky like a normal human and not making fun of her for her, her puppy behaviors that she has. Because she does. She sounds like a puppy when she barks. And legit, she does. And it's funny. It's hilarious when she does that. Well, anyway, Granny and I got to talking. And she asked me a couple of favors. She said, one, something ever happens to me, I want you to make me a promise. And I said, sure. She goes, I don't care if it's YouTube, podcasting, whatever type of media you can get on. I want you to get on there, do these this is why I'm not going to change it this time, because this was just an awkward, weird event. And Granny wouldn't like it any other way. So I'm not going to redo this a freaking fourth time. Forget it. Because this is funny. Well, Granny goes, "You know what? Just go on there, be your goofy self, and drink coffee." Okay. That's where Morning Grace came from on A Match Made in Heaven, Eternal Love Forever, which is my virtual reality audio channel. That's where that came from. For those of you who came over from there. Well, for those of you who just popped in here, I do a virtual audio reality channel where I have basically a virtual life that, trust me, I wish was real. Especially where I live. That'd be epic. Trippy. Anyway, if I could live in that beautiful little town for real, I would. I wouldn't care. I'd love it. The heat don't bother me none. Trust me. I get picked on all the time because I have my heat up so freaking high. It's like, hey, we're sweating in here. I'm freezing. So yeah, I'd fit in. But anyway, the other thing she asked me was if I ever came to Tennessee to meet Rocky. She goes, we need to have great-grandma, great-granddaughter day. I'm like, okay. She goes, we'll have us a big old cup of coffee and we'll talk and have great-granny, great-granddaughter day. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I couldn't do that. Sadly. Because, unfortunately, we lost her last March 31st. And trust me, that did not go well with me. I was not a happy Scarlett. But anyway, so I tried to figure out what to do to make that work out. Well, I found something. So basically, the morning show that I do, Brews Day Tuesday, is now Morning Grace. The feature where I do taste tests is now Morning Grace. So that I drink a cup of coffee, do a taste test as a tribute to Granny. So I decided to do a taste test here of 8 o'clock coffee, which is really good. And this is definitely vanilla-y. It is definitely vanilla-y. Yummy-y. Anyway, I'm being funny. Like I said, I'm being goofy because Granny wouldn't like it any other way. But I will be trying other brands of just plain coffee as well. Like I said, I mainly drink Folgers because that's what my late grandfather used to drink. But I had to get this one, and this one's going to be a staple too because I love this. I love 8 o'clock coffee. Yum. But I will try other brands too. Yum. 8 o'clock coffee is the bomb. .zcom.yum. And I cannot wait. Like I said, I can't wait to try some of the other flavors that I have in my mixes. So that's the water feeder for the cats. It sounds gross, I know. Goo, 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 goo. The first time I heard it, I thought one was getting sick. That's why I warned you what it was. They looked at me, they come out, because I come running out there, and they looked up at me like, what? I'm like, because I forgot all about it. I told my staff, I texted her, and I said, well, I screwed up. I thought it was a vomit mess, but it was just the water feeder. She goes, oh, no, it got you? I'm like, yep. Because I'd heard it do it the first time. I heard it do it. You know, the gunking noise. Like it's guzzling. So I knew what it was, but, you know, not being used to it. And I come out of the bathroom, and I come out, and I hear from off in the distance. That's what startled me. So, yeah, it was just odd. That is vanilla, all right. And we had vanilla milkshakes yesterday evening. Me and Christy did. Yum. Usually I'm not up this early, but I figured, you know what? Since I accidentally forgot to plug my phone in, I'll just run this one real quick, even though it's really early in the morning. But anyway, that's what's up for this particular episode of the Far Out World of Coffee Creations. Craziness ensues, but hey, can't expect anything less here at the Donaldson residence. Because, yeah, Granny would not want this one re-recorded because she would have got a kick out of it. So, like I said, the first time I had mixed the flavors and I mixed 2 flavors of creamer because I didn't know what the one actually tasted like, and it was gross. The second time, what happened the second time there was all these noises in the background that I didn't like. It was really bad. Somebody was testing something and it was just, it was awful. So yeah, I stopped it. So anyway, that's what happened there. That's why the first 2 did not take and I was not keeping them. It was bad. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed a little bit longer episode of the Far Out World of Coffee Creations. Like I said, I'll keep repeating this for a while until we get it set up. And it looks like it might be a little bit longer that I get to do this because unfortunately, I might not be going to where I thought I was going at the end of the month, so I might not get my phone at the end of the month. So everything is being pushed back even further, I think. So anyway, I'm glad I didn't do this tribute yet until I found out about that. But anyway, we will just definitely keep on getting things recorded, and I will get stuff uploaded as soon as I get my daggone phone. So anyway, I will see you all next time here on the Far Out World of Coffee Creations. Goodbye, everybody, and God bless.
In a small town kitchen down a gravel road, Scarlett stirs her passion in the morning glow. Mornings start with laughter, mugs are overflowing, love and joy in every cup, every heart she's owed. She grinds the beans at sunrise, sunlight in her eyes, creates a brew so perfect like Tennessee skies. From cappuccinos creamy to espressos bold, every sip a story, every cup a gold. Scarlett's Brew, a wonderland, bringing joy to everyone, cup in hand. With each gentle pour, she fills our days. Her kitchen's magic in so many ways. Friends gather round the counter, waiting for their turn. She knows just what they need without a word discerned. She serves it up with kindness, warmth in every sip. In Scarlett's little kitchen, love's a steady drip. From frothy latte swirl to caramel sweet, her creations sing a melody, life's simple treat. With a heart of gold and skill unmatched, Scarlett's coffee brings us all joy that's deeply latched. Scarlett's Brew, a wonderland, bringing joy to cup in hand. With each gentle pour, she fills our days. Her kitchen's magic in so many ways. Scarlett's Brew, a wonderland, bringing joy to everyone, cup in hand. With each gentle pour, she fills our days. Her kitchen's magic in so many ways.